Okay, this was the trade I took. I am just going to read through my notes, the notes I took, and my journal. Yes, and I'll be going through it after. So, coming into the market at 3 p.m., I wasn't too sure about where the market could possibly go for the day. The closer we got the market open, we started to see some bearish volume. After the market structure shift at 9:15, we are now in bearish order flow on the 5 minute. I meant this on the 5 minute. Yeah. So I thought we are going to be bearish for the day. After market opened and my opening range formed, I waited for a breakout. We had a 5 minute breakout, which led me to take longs, even though I considered the fact that we are just retracing on the 50 minute because we had a fair value gap there. So this was my opening range. We had this breakout, but this was the fair value gap I was talking about. We had like here this fair value gap. In general, this huge fair value gap. We had covered this. Well, we were retracing on the 50 minute, and I still took longs. And I should have known that we are just going to sweep this liquidity. Let's fast forward. Yeah. Fast forward, once we broke out, I scaled down on the 1 minute and I entered with the first bearish candle. My stop loss at the opposite of the opening range level and my take profit at London high, which initially would be a risk reward of 1.3. Immediately after I entered, price started to slow down and move sideways for about 25 minutes. I didn't cut my loss there because I decreased my size on this trade on purpose. Even though the loss isn't bad, I should have never traded today. Price action was very slow because of Monday I think, and we had a huge gap, which also was a leading factor for the price to chop around. Price usually reacts 2 to 3 days after it hit the gap, not on the very first day. Overall, I'm not satisfied with this trade because I know I should have never taken this trade, and I still did. Good thing though, I considered price action being slow and I went down on my wrist. So this loss didn't affect me bad. It was just, yes, I mean, there's nothing I want to trade, especially with this value gap, and I was never able to like determine my bias. I yes, just the so for the future, only trade. Well, don't trade if I can't form a bias for the day. That was probably my biggest mistake. I traded because of this gap, which um, led me to, which was the reason I couldn't figure out my bias for the day. And yes, this price action overall is very bad. But tomorrow or on Wednesday, I am pretty sure we are going to rally higher because we filled this gap now. Well, maybe Asian session. Asian really is having some volume in the past couple of weeks. So maybe Asian session gives here some momentum, but I'm pretty sure if not Asian in London, we are going to see very much buying pressure out of this gap in New York tomorrow. Anything else?